Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Clutz.
And we're back for Breaking Bad.
Ooh.
Last time everyone was cornered.
Yes.
Skylar went off to the Four Corners. Didn't know
Yep.
if she was going to leave, but she can't really leave.
No.
Walt Jr. got a new car.
Yep.
But he's got to return it. Because
Yep.
he's bitch mum.
Yes.
I'm going to censor that whole sentence out because YouTube don't like swearing. And Skylar is protecting this family.
Yes.
From the man who protects this family.
Yes. And
there we go.
Walt got those poor women sent back.
Yes, yeah. We also got the classic line, I am the danger.
Yes.
I am the one who knocks. Great episode, a lot of good lines. We are on Season 4, Episode 7, Problem Dog.
Oh.
Who's the problem dog?
Yeah.
This aired on the 28th of August 2011, directed and written by Peter Gould. One of the producers of the show. We've seen him before, writing and directing here and there, but done both this time, so he's got a vision. Yeah. Jesse did some digging last time as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was that the last episode? Yeah.
Maybe.
No, it was the last one. Tucker!
Yeah.
Yeah. But there we go. What are you expected to see from this episode then?
Dunno, problem dog is, I don't know. Is that terminology for something? Or is it just a problem dog?
Yeah.
Nobody has
What do
a
you
dog.
do with a problem dog?
You give it some treats and
That's
bags.
not what you give to problem dogs. That's what you give to good boys and girls.
Well, you make a good boy.
Right, well, we'll see. We didn't get any Hank last time, Marie.
Nope.
So will we this time? Who knows? No Saul either.
Nope.
So, yeah, hopefully I want to see them. So,
Yes.
yeah. Full reactions in the description. Need your copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we talk all about it. Let's go. Let's do it.
No, that's a video game.
Yeah, okay. That's Rage. They somehow playing it with a light gun, which I don't think is how that game works, but maybe you can play it with a light gun. What? This is interesting. We got a Let's Play going on. We're reacting
He's just
to Let's
watching
Plays.
someone play it and pretending to shoot.
Well, I guess you can have games. Light gun games are like, oh, that's a really cool shot.
It's not.
Yeah, but light gun games you don't have to move. Wow, I really like the lighting though. And the... Oh, wait a second.
But
Oh man. I don't think you should be playing this game.
no, I don't think you should either.
No. That was cool though, but not cool. I don't think this is right for you, Jesse.
No.
What an intro! Jeez, is he okay?
No, we've known he's not okay for a little while.
Yeah. Jesse has the rage within him. I suddenly thought before it started happening, I was like, oh, wait a second. Look at that shiny car.
How's
He's
Junior?
very fancy for work.
I'm just dancing and you're ignoring me.
He hasn't said a word to me since we told him it was going back. I spoke to the dealership. They didn't want to take it.
Well, of course not.
Or sweet talking the manager down to a restocking fee. $800.
$800 for 2 days.
The law says that. Please just don't tangle with anyone.
Tangle.
Well, he is the danger.
Yes.
Fine.
Well,
It's his own company.
Yeah. I guess they tip for everything in America,
Yeah.
right? Oh my god.
Whoa.
Would you do this?
I don't know how to do it.
Well, donuts. I know how to eat donuts.
I
I'm pretty
know
good
how
at
to eat
that. I mean, why not at this point?
Yeah.
So do you know that Mario Kart clip I told about? This is the footage of Walt
Oh,
they used. I was
yeah.
trying to remember where it was from. That's great. It looks so extreme. Oh, jeez. Has he wrecked it?
Yeah. Has he got it stuck on a curb?
Maybe. Oh. It looks a bit tilted. For God's sake. He's an idiot.
I think he tangled.
Yeah. That's a great shot.
Wow. What do you do at this point?
I don't know. What would you do? Huh?
Don't know. Need to lean on.
Is there a fly? Another fly?
He's gonna put that in. Is he about to blow that car up?
Why would he do such a silly thing?
How's he gonna get home from this car park?
Jesus.
He sort himself out.
Will he look back at the explosion? Will it explode? Oh, he's looking back. He's admiring it. Man. Well, I mean, at this point, you're like, wouldn't you just do anything at this point? Because
Yeah,
he's
I
got
guess
these in so deep. He's done so much.
I need a cab. Pavilion parking lot. How long do you think that would take?
Jeez, he's so casual about it.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure he'll see me.
Oh, man.
Contrition.
What a shot.
Hey, there.
Contrition. What's that?
Fantastic. Warn you, the 8th hole is murder. Oh, yeah, you want to make it interesting?
Is he talking about golf?
I think so.
Great. Tea time's coming sharp. I sweated him down to misdemeanor trash burning. Now, the only thing is,
Wow.
it's not going to be free. Little joyride's going to set you back about $52,000. Was it worth it?
Just tell me it's done.
I'm sorry, did I wake you? I caught this thing. I've been working magic here. I can at least get an attaboy.
Attaboy.
Fine, women without cause. Give.
It's so good. It's great. He always has a solution to
He does.
everything, doesn't he? Ooh. Lovely little secret safe, eh?
What is it, Fring?
He will see me dead. All that's left is to wait.
Pigman says he needs you too much.
Pinkman says. Unless you can help me find a third party.
What third party?
Someone who can ameliorate the situation.
Let's ditch the thesaurus. You talking about a hitman?
Assuming that's...
Wrong answer. That's what the kids call epic fail.
all I would need.
Look, if you held my feet to the fire, I could come up with a couple names.
Oh, man.
But they know Mike. Mike knows them.
What are you telling me? Mike knows everyone who does this?
Who do you think gave me their names? Okay, that'd be Gus Fring. Hey, just winging that guy is not gonna ameliorate your situation. Not by a damn sight.
Can't get anywhere near him.
Why don't you ask your partner?
I mean, they're a bit more buddy-buddy.
Yeah.
Not that much.
And you tell Saul before you tell me?
Over
Is
there,
he
Saul
painting?
hassles me
Yeah.
about Mike. He's still scared the dude's gonna come break his legs. So
What happened?
send me outside and the two of them talk.
Oh, he's jealous.
He is.
A regular thing? How close were you to him?
Close.
Don't you dare ask him to kill him.
Wow, that's literally what
Did he
Saul
speak?
told him.
He said he sees something in me.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Gus was trying to kill both of us. Now he pulls you out of the lab and employs you as... What? An assistant gunman? Does that make any sense to you? He sees something in you.
Rage.
Rage.
Does he think you're that naive?
He
He can't truly
I
think
really liked Walter
You'd
being
forget.
this, and now I'm just like,
that's the...
Gail, let alone Victor, and all the horror that goes along with all of that.
My
What
God.
about this girlfriend of
Oh,
yours?
Jesus. Ugh.
I mean, the man
are you trying to antagonize him?
Yes.
told you no more children, but that very night, that
He's
little boy.
getting very angry. He's so manipulative.
Yeah.
And Gus
How
can't
white is
possibly
that
think
bit of
you
wall?
Forget that. possible that he would think that you're that weak-willed?
Drop the sales pitch. I'll do it.
You'll do what?
I'll kill him.
I
First
mean,
chance I get.
for God's sake, I only saw that because my God. Jesse's smarter than he thinks because like he was totally just trying to manipulate and push his buttons, right? And then Jesse's like, please shut up. He knows what's up.
How's Hank doing? You know what? He's doing better.
He's got a long way to go, but
Something changed him. Someone pushed him in a direction.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Oh my God, that was the most awkward thing I've ever seen.
19 cars during rush hour, and we are already up to 22. 22 actual cars.
Is that how they sneak the money in?
I deposited $3,800. Jesus.
$274,000, give or take.
Give or take?
200.
I haven't counted it.
And this is how often?
Every 2 weeks.
Just a lot of money.
Wait, Walt, are you telling me you make $7 million?
$7.5 even for expenses.
But I can't. This is too much. There is no car wash in the world that could do this kind of business. I mean, this is 9 months' work. It could take years.
Damn.
Set some aside.
Jesus. He's too successful.
Is this all 50s? Who pays for a car wash with a 50s?
I was under the impression that you had this under control.
Just didn't expect.
I bring in the money, you launder the money. This is what
I mean, he's not
I
wrong,
never wanted
but...
any of this.
Well, she's not wrong either.
If you want out, just say that you want out.
I want a 50% split.
The money talks. 50%. I mean, it's basically their money at this point anyway. She's giving it away to Hank and whoever.
Imagine having that much money every 2 weeks. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, 7.5 million a year is crazy, isn't it? But it's crazy business.
It is. You could literally buy a house every 2 weeks.
Yeah. A house every 2.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
What is it?
I don't know. Oh.
Is it resin? Resin?
Yeah.
You made this in the lab?
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Making it in his own lab.
Oh,
Seems
poetic.
appropriate. You go after him with a gun, you'll never get out of it alive.
No one will even know.
Drink.
It's this classic.
What about Mike?
Mike can have his suspicions, but that's all they'll be. One homicidal maniac at a time.
I don't think Mike's a homicidal maniac exactly, is he?
I think Walt is.
Yeah, these two are. He was like, I'll do it. Any
I
questions?
don't know when I'm gonna see Gus again. But if they search me,
Ah.
Makes sense. Very convenient sized tube.
Yeah. Perfectly sized. Wow. It's not a bad hiding spot.
No, it's not.
Just gotta make sure you don't smoke it.
Wrong way around.
my lucky cigarette.
Whatever you do, don't smoke it.
Yeah.
You know they have a drive-thru, right? Use the exercise.
He's out and about. What is going on?
It might take me a while, but I'll get there. Jeez. Ain't we a pair?
For the moment, your dad just up and buys you a brand new Challenger?
Yeah. We were looking at used cars and I kinda...
You guilted him in. Poor little me and my little troubles. Right?
Maybe.
You flew too close to the sun.
He's Icarus.
Let him buy you a clunker.
Agent Schrader.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Well, thank you.
See ya. Do you?
Hey, you're looking very well.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh, that's
chalk it up to,
insane.
clean living and vitamin pills.
Like he's like that because of him.
Yeah.
I'd seen you come in, there would have been no question of accepting your money. A DEA hero should never have to pay for a meal in poison.
Well, I'll take you up on that for sure.
How are your mother and father?
They're good. The chicken is great.
If ever you're interested in rewarding part-time work, perhaps something after school.
You might eat up all your profit.
Well, I'll let you finish your meal.
Oh my god, that's
Could you imagine if he goes home with a part-time job?
No, thank you.
Walt is gonna kick off.
Take a Diet Coke. Thank you very much.
crazy. Like he's the one who caused him to be in that situation.
He wanted his fingerprints.
Well, secret mission, eh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Where's
That's
he going with the
insane.
nibbles board?
So where are we going? The order of the day is eyes open, mouth shut.
Nice.
Can he do that? Really?
It's Jesse.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
We're at the old farm. All these
It's a lot of security for
it's
chickens,
like a
isn't
lot of
it?
Secret Service people. I know they're not, but oh, this is that. Is this that meeting? Ready to talk? Because he said set up a meeting.
Oh, yes.
Sup?
Oh, a bit rude, isn't it?
That's a little bit.
Just saying hello. Don't know when I'll see him again.
Nope.
So soon.
You know how to make coffee? Sure.
How many people is he going to kill if he puts that in that coffee?
Ugh.
Got Tyrus down in the tree line.
Oh, this music
There last night.
and the sound design.
I don't think he's going to do it.
You know what I mean?
I don't have an extra holster. You stick this in your pocket and keep it out of
He's
sight.
getting a gun?
You're gonna be here today. You're gonna have a gun.
Damn, they're really trusting him.
They are.
It's loaded. I don't want to see that in your hand unless you see me with mine. Understood? First car is coming.
This must be that meeting.
All right.
What do you think he's thinking now, though, that he's got an actual loaded gun? Like, they actually trust him with it.
Yeah.
Seems. He looks so conflicted. I am on edge of this place and this scene, man. That's so... Like, that's such a good shot, because,
Yeah.
like, he could have just done it.
Yeah. Like, who else would he have been poisoning at the same time?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Who is it?
These were the guys that were eating the lunch, right? When they gassed that van?
Oh, maybe.
I think they look the same. Yeah.
Not a gun.
You want to sweep the place before you bring in your guys?
I am the guy.
All right, then.
His face is so good.
¿Dónde está el resto de
Mis gerentes piensan que yo puedo representar sus intereses.
Oh, you don't look...
Tome asiento.
He's a good hider, though, with emotions. He was definitely expecting a whole group.
Yeah, he was.
Esta es mi oferta. Yo haré un solo pago y 50
Jesus.
de dólares americanos.
50 million.
A cambio, nuestro negocio está concluido. No habrá más pagos. No más contacto. Una ruptura absoluta.
It's a lot of money.
It is.
Es que sí o que no. Ustedes ya saben lo que quiere el cartel y cualquier otra cosa sería un gastadero de tiempo. Así es que sí o es que no.
What do they want?
Difícil modo de comenzar negociación.
Aquí no hay nada que negociar.
Ugh. That's kind of scary.
I like the chicken noises.
I could just hear it in my left ear. I was like, what noises are you making?
He could
Right
just
there.
literally do it.
I mean, yeah,
He
but
will
like exactly like Walter said, there's no way he would get out. Like, there's no way he would have walked out of there. There's so many people with guns.
Figure I better teach you how to shoot. Could be things are gonna get hairy.
Like,
So, you know, I think I'll go back to the lab.
Giving me a gun, and now I'm like part of the team, or whatever. He said
It's
he
confusing.
sees something in me. Like what?
If I had to put it in a word, I'd guess loyalty.
I mean, you're not
Yeah.
wrong.
Just got to be loyal to the right person.
Yeah.
Only maybe you got it for the wrong guy.
That's weird.
I mean, that's right. You're right. You're like completely right. Yeah. Damn.
So the truth is, we can't change the past.
It's actually going in.
We gotta
He can
own
do
our
better for
actions.
himself.
Jesse, what's going on with you these days? Working at the laundry? How are things there? Sucks ass. Anything you want to talk about?
Where do we begin? He's not been here since
Weeks back,
the whole girl thing, right?
No.
killed a dog. You hit it with your car?
Their faces.
Put him down. I was looking them straight in the eye. He didn't know what was happening. He didn't know why. He was just scared.
He was suffering. It was a kindness.
He wasn't sick.
Ugh, man.
He's a problem.
It's just like a problem dog.
What do you do? Bite someone?
Never bite anybody. How'd you feel about what you did, Jesse? I don't know.
Who cares how you feel?
Ugh. Get rid of this
What kind of
woman.
a person kills a dog for no reason? A helpless, innocent
Colleen.
animal.
Damn.
Sin in judgment. Why not? Why not? Maybe she's right.
Oh, man.
Maybe I should have put it in the paper. Maybe I should have done something different. This whole thing is about self-acceptance. So I should stop judging and accept. To start. So no matter what I do, hooray for me because I'm a great guy. No matter how many dogs I kill, I just do an inventory and accept.
Damn, he's
at the point of break.
Oh, he's really
And
opening.
you back your
Yeah.
truck over your own kid and you accept?
Oh.
What a load of crap.
Hey, Jesse.
Why I'm here in the first place is to sell you meth. You're nothing to me but customers.
Ugh.
I made you my bitch. You okay with that? You accept?
Man, the kid next to him's like,
This is like spiraled.
About time.
God damn.
Wow.
I was gonna say he's not spoke about it at all, has he?
No.
Yeah. And then he just let it all loose, actually telling them everything. He's right though, and she was right. Like, they can't just move on from the bad things they've done.
Bring a light over here, will you? You see any residue there?
What's going on? I haven't seen him.
I didn't think so, but I'll just give it another shot.
Was sneaky.
Yeah.
Hey, Gomez! We haven't seen Gomez for ages.
Looks like some things are taken out of him a bit.
Graduated
Still walking
doorman.
stick.
Graduated doorman.
Show you Barbara a picture of a dog's ass and said, "I'll take that."
Charming as usual.
Do you want to hold his elbow?
Nah. You keep your mitts off me. I'm good.
He looks all dapper for work, doesn't he? Bless him.
Same old Hank, though.
Let's go. Running late. Come on.
Well, I don't think he's running anywhere.
He's doing a lot better.
Yeah,
though.
he is.
Seeing you walk in here, your progress is incredible.
I was saying that.
Yeah.
Steve tell you his new?
Finally got your period?
I made GS14.
All right,
What's that?
man. Next stop, Washington, D.C.
Something good, I guess.
Yep.
Papers piled so high. Seriously, congratulations.
Oh, it's good to see them.
Have something for us.
Friends again.
Gail Better. Bona fide chemistry genius. Vegan, sandals and socks kind of guy. He's also an #1 meth cook. Now, what caught my
Sounds
eye
crazy.
is, his specialty products, blue.
This is your Heisenberg?
Eisenberg's former cook. Find this. I do a little Google foo, and I realize industrial air filtration system.
Very nice.
It's a Madrigal Electromotive. I called their Houston office, and eventually I get through to the nicest little 20-year-old temp. I use some of the Schrader's sweet talk. Before you know it, she's pulling files for me. One of these systems was shipped to a depot right here. Who signed for it? Gail Bedecker. So I asked my new girlfriend who paid for it, and she says nobody.
New girlfriend.
They have no record that anybody actually paid for this thing. I'm talking to some snot-nosed corporate lawyer who.
It's a bit suspicious.
It is a bit suspicious.
I take a peek into Madrigal Electromotive. Major construction and a tiny little foothold in American fast food. Pollos Hermanos.
It's all adding
Well,
up.
it sounds
Dead, I got no son.
just ridiculous, though, doesn't it?
Where his lab was. But now I get this crazy idea. And I can't shake it. Remember I told you Bedecker's a vegan. This guy makes his own fermented lentil bread, whatever the hell that is.
Lovely.
Sounds awful.
What's a vegan in a fried chicken joint?
What point?
Like maybe this guy.
Their faces, they're like.
Gustavo Fring. Could be a case of keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. I mean, he's got the maybe, just maybe. He's our guy.
Hank is a good cop.
He is.
Hank, no offense, but I think you're really reaching.
If your guy had his meeting at KFC, you wouldn't immediately assume that he's sitting down with Colonel Sanders.
No, I couldn't agree more, guys. Off the map nuts. I had to be wearing a tinfoil hat. Except, can't seem to wrap my mind around this one little thing. What are Gustavo Fring's fingerprints? Doing in Gail Bedecker's apartment.
Damn.
Oh.
Hank has been a busy boy.
He is.
Oh my god. Oh. So that was Problem Dog, episode 7. What did you think of that?
Good episode.
Yeah, we're delving deeper.
Quite a laid-back episode, really. Not much.
Yeah. Well, it's building up things, isn't
Yeah.
it? Definitely. We're getting, well, like, closer to several things, like what they're going to do about the Gus situation, what the cartel want. It is the cartel.
How the car washer's lawn
How that's doing that. How Hank is getting on.
Yeah.
It's all like, really good episode though. I really enjoyed it. Some shots in here as well that I couldn't remember when they happened. And we got them. Yeah. But we started off with shooting.
Yes, it was a video game.
It was a video game. When did you know it was Jesse's house? When you saw Jesse?
The graffiti gave it
Graffiti gave it away, yeah. I like the lighting of this. It's really cool.
It was really fun.
He's playing Rage. Although, like I said, I don't think Rage Unless there's a light gun version of it, or I don't think there is.
I don't know, money is no option to him.
Yeah, but he made his own game.
Maybe.
But anyway, he's playing a light gun game, technically, and he's shooting away. But the sound design and the visuals and the lighting, and then as it was going, I was like, oh, I know what they're gonna do. Did you figure it?
Flicking between Gale and...
It wasn't just that though. Did you see the gun change to a real gun?
Yeah, the gun changed. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he sees Gale getting shot.
Yeah.
Horrifying, traumatizing,
yeah,
haunting. Yeah. You see his face, and then he was going to quit, but then he keeps going.
Yeah, which is not good for him.
No, this is the whole point of this as well. Like the whole point of the talk later on as well is he's been just keeping it inside of him this whole time. Walt's tried to talk to him, he's just held it inside. Instead of talking about it with his friends, he's just had parties and taken meth and made noise, and he's not spoke to anyone about it, and that's the problem. So yeah. But we cut to titles, and then we're at the car wash.
Yes, and the red car.
The Challenger that he bought.
They're being washed.
He bought for Walt Jr. is being washed.
Yeah, and that's when we find out Skylar's organised it with the dealer. The dealer didn't want to take it back.
Charged like an $800, right?
No, she managed to get them to take it back for £800 or something.
Are you sure? I thought it was a fee of like restocking fee. She said $800. It was weird.
Maybe.
Yeah, the way she worded.
I thought they were only going to get $800
I
for the
thought
car.
that, but maybe you're right. It's the way she worded it. It was like she said restocking fee and then $800. So,
yeah.
But we just I don't know.
But don't tangle with anyone, Walt.
Yes, just go take it back and
yeah.
And then he goes to walk over. And she's like speaking to him, and she's like, "Come on, give him a tip." Which is like we said, I think it's an American culture thing because you tip for everything. I imagine, like for food, for everything.
I'm probably going to sound very snobby in English.
Yes.
That I hardly give tips.
Yeah, same. But we don't here. But the difference is people
isn't it in America? They don't get paid as much.
Yeah.
Like, our minimum wage here is sufficient that you don't really need to tip people.
You don't
the only time I will tip people is if they've honestly gone above and beyond.
Yeah.
If you've just done your job, I'm not giving you extra money for doing your job.
I don't get the whole tip.
It sounds really like...
I mean, I get it in America.
I don't expect a tip in my job.
We must sound really horrible, because it's just the culture. But
I don't get a tip for making coffee.
My parents, to be fair, used to give tips when we went to restaurants and stuff.
And it's like sometimes customers go, keep the change. I don't keep the change.
Yeah, we can't. We
technically can't, but I put it into charity because I'm like, I don't need this.
But that's the thing here. So basically, we get paid enough money that we don't rely on tips. We don't need them.
It's not commission based.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, most jobs don't allow you to keep anything that people say, "Oh yeah, take it as a tip or whatever." We have to put it in charity. So yeah, that's just how it works. I imagine it is different for like people who work in restaurants and stuff. If they get tipped, they get to keep it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway. So he drives off in the car.
But instead of taking it back,
he goes to a car park,
which looks like the same car park he taught Walt Jr. to drive around in. Yeah. And he's doing donuts. He's just spinning. Not? This is where I said.
I don't know how to do it.
So previously we got the footage of Jesse go-karting, and I said that was someone made a Mario Kart parody. The footage they used of Walt was him in that car, like.
Nice.
He's like a really extreme. And then he's like the car kind of. It doesn't sound like it crashes, but it hits.
Stops.
But you could tell from the inside it was like tilted.
Yeah.
So, but he's stuck in a ditch.
Yeah.
And what he does. Well, it is a ditch.
Sort of ditch. Yeah, it's gone over the curb, and it's kind of like
down a little ditch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does he do? The only logical thing.
He calls the RAC to come and rescue him.
No. He rolls up a newspaper, sticks it in the petrol.
And sets lights to the car. Kaboom.
Well, the thing, yeah. Well, no, he sets fire to it, goes and sits there. It's just so casual, and he's like, I need a cab. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I don't think he'll miss me. Just sits there while the car explodes. Cut to Saul Goodman.
Like I was just laying there while Saul was on the phone. I thought Saul was just having a random conversation with someone.
Different, but then I realised, oh wait. No. So he's talking about like, he uses the word contrition, right? Is it?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
But then he starts talking about golf. And he's like, oh, he's playing golf with someone.
The 8-hole will kill you. Tee off at 7 a.m.
So he's basically like bribing someone to sweep this under the rug.
Yeah.
Forget about it. I'll play some golf with you.
Yeah.
I will. I'll pay for it or whatever. But it's going to cost you
Well, you did do a rundown, but altogether it's 52,000.
52 grand. Yeah. So.
And luckily, he called it in time before it went to the offices.
Yeah.
So
because like Walt's
he's got
kind of
nothing
like,
on his
well, Walt
record.
was like, I don't want to know all the details. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. Just make sure it's done. And he's like, your wife won't know. No one will know. Was it worth it? I like the bit as well. He's like, did I wake you up? I was going to say that to you at one point. You were yawning there at the beginning a couple of times. I was like, did I wake you up?
That'd be funny.
But I didn't get a chance to. They were chatting away. Yeah.
It's crazy that obviously like this stupid act is now costing £52,000. He just shrugs it off.
But why? Yeah, why wouldn't you shrug that off?
Yeah.
The amount of money he's making. That's
use it for something good.
That's pocket change. Like, there's nothing.
I know. It's just
The
crazy.
show's not called Breaking Good. It's called Breaking Bloody Bad.
Bending Good.
It's called Breaking Bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny because halfway through this, I said to you, I was like, I was really rooting for Walt at the beginning of this.
Yes.
Now he's just turning into
That's literally
an
how.
utter arsehole.
That's literally how the show goes. At the beginning, you're like, oh, what?
You have sympathy for
feel
him.
sympathy for him, and then it just like
and empathy.
flip flops. And now I'm feeling. I mean,
Jesse,
Jesse
I
started
feel
to
bad
do
for.
bad things, but he is being manipulated.
Yeah, he's being manipulated and dragged
He has
down.
manipulated some people in ways.
Yeah.
And he has done bad things. He killed an innocent man.
Yeah.
Innocent, kind of in abroad. He's
Yeah.
not so innocent, but yeah, it's crazy how the reverse
Yeah.
happens. You're like, ugh, well, yeah. But before all that, Saul's in his safe. He's got a little hidden safe
Yeah.
where we're like, and
Get
that's
loads of cash out.
when he starts talking to Walt. Oh, Walt starts talking about Gus, or they start talking about what's he going to do, what's
Yeah.
happening, what's the deal. And Walt's like,
Oh, he asked about hitmen, didn't he?
yeah, he uses a word and Saul's like, oh, let's forget the thesaurus right now.
Yeah.
What you're talking about is crazy. Like, we're not, it's out of the question. It's like,
It's
but do
quite
you know
interesting.
anyone?
Because he knows 3.
Yeah, but
But
there's no
they
way
all
it's
know
getting,
Mike.
there's no way it's getting past Mike. Yeah, if he, he's like, why? They all know Mike? He's like, where do you think I got the names from? It was Mike. So, yeah, there's no way it's happening. Like, what about Jesse? You know?
Yeah.
So he goes to Jesse's, who he's painting his house.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, and this is a horrible scene, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Just dragging him down.
It's like pushing his buttons. It's
He knows
it's
what to say to trigger him.
it's really putting him down, for the stuff that basically Walt's made him
Yeah,
do.
it's Walt's fault
and Walt has
all of this has
caused.
happened.
It's
But it's
awful.
making Jesse
It's so
feel
bad.
like he's responsible.
Because like he's like being so patronising as well. Like,
What about your girlfriend?
No, well, he says,
and her son?
does Gus think you would forget this thing and this thing and this
Yeah.
thing? Of course, Jesse's like, oh, it's awful.
He's not forgot about it, but he doesn't need to remind him
No,
of it.
exactly, yeah. It's like, yeah, your girlfriend is like, what else did he say? I can't even
Or
remember.
when he said that there'd be no more kids, and then look what
yeah,
happened.
and then he did, and this and that,
Yeah.
and gal, and yeah. And then Jesse's like, you could see in Jesse's face, he's just like,
He's like, I'll do it, and then he's
well,
like,
no, before that, he's just like, he's not wanting to hear it. This
Yeah.
is why he's been doing the whole noise
I
thing.
don't like it. Liking's the wrong thing, but it really shows the effect that Walt has on Jesse with the fact that Walt didn't ask Jesse to do anything at all. He just said all these words, and then Jesse
Yeah.
turned around and said, I'll do it.
But-
and then Walt's like, do what? And he's like, I'll kill him. Like, Walt didn't stand there and say, I want you to kill Gus because he's done all this.
Yeah, I feel like Jesse
knew what he was getting
knew
at.
what he was getting at, but it doesn't feel so much as though Walt is manipulating him at that point. It feels like Walt probably feels like he did that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Walt didn't ask him to do it. And I
Yeah,
feel
but
like,
even that, he wouldn't
I
have
feel
to
like-
specifically ask him. He could have thought, like, I've convinced him myself.
Yeah.
Whereas Jesse, I think Jesse clearly knew what he was trying to do to
Yeah.
him, but he was like, just shut up, I'll do it.
yeah.
I know what situation we're in.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But I feel like Walt is the type of guy that if Jesse did try to kill him or failed to kill him or whatever, And then Jesse turned around and be like, oh, I did this because Walt told me. I feel like Walt was the type of guy that would turn around to Jesse and be like, I never told you to kill Gus.
Maybe, yeah.
Did I actually tell you to do that?
Yeah.
You're the one that said that you would kill him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Use it.
But they even say at one point, because like the way they do it in the end, they're like, they say, what about Mike? He's like, well, we have your suspicions, but that's all they could really be, because where's the proof? Like, so, I mean, I don't think they'll ever come to that point of questioning Walt or him.
No.
If they did it in the way they're intending to.
Yeah.
But yeah. But he also, Walt talks about how the whole gunman thing, like how him being the right-hand man of Mike or whatever, he's like, what even is it? What's going on? Like, he's still, like, questioning it all, like...
Yeah.
What, he done it, like, after everything that happened, he was going to kill you a few weeks ago, and now this? Yeah. Like, what? Doesn't make any sense. No. Surely he doesn't think you're that stupid, basically, is what he's saying, yeah. But yeah, there we go. We cut to the car wash, and Maria's there.
Yeah, looking at her freshener.
She doesn't like him much. She's always so judgmental.
Pina colada.
Smells like the bottom of someone's desk.
Gone off bubblegum,
yeah.
I think she said. Why would you want it to smell like a kid's desk?
Yeah. And then she said, well, a hemp one? And I like how Skylar's like, customers always right.
Yeah.
And this is when Walt brings in his supply of drinks.
Doesn't Skylar ask how Hank is?
Yeah. And she says
like,
she's doing really
doing
good.
well.
Yeah.
Bit maniac or something, didn't he?
Yeah, saying he's still got a ways to go, but it's a lot better.
He's a maniac with his PT, that's what she says.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like, oh, right, he's on the mend.
Yeah.
Then Walt walks in with stock for the vending machine, I guess.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Says hello to Marie. And
awkward kiss.
So cringy and awkward. Yeah. This show really does.
Even Marie's like, but like...
She kind of smiles a little bit though, but it's so
you can
cringy.
see her even like... okay.
Yeah. Ugh, it's awful. But then we see that the drinks are hiding
money.
The money to be laundered. And this is where Skylar realizes she's probably in over her head. Because there is how much?
Well, I like it because she's like, how much is here? And he's like, oh, about $276,000 about, give or take. And she was like, give or take. And he's like, yeah, I haven't really actually counted it.
How often is it? Like every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks. And then she's like, the calculator, like,
wait, you earn
$7.125 million.
It's like, 7.5 even before.
For expenses.
For expenses. She's like, this is too much money.
Yeah,
I can't launder
this. Is
this.
A car wash. So
no car wash in the world will make this money. In it, like that's 9 months worth of work just there.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And he's like, well,
you're either in this or you're out.
Like, yeah, it's like you can be out of this if you want. I never asked for you to be in this.
Yeah,
and she's like, I didn't either. I didn't ask for any of this. Yeah. Or he's like, you're the one who wanted to do this. And she's like, I didn't ask for any of this. Playing that little guilt trippy kind of thing she's trying to do, but. I mean, he's right. He was trying to keep her out of it, but
yeah.
And then she's like, she's like, it's all 50s. Nobody pays with 50s. Yeah. But she begrudgingly accepts and puts in the safe. So crazy how much money she just did not realize how. Yeah, it's crazy. But Walt is at the lab, finished cook.
Yeah,
being watched. Takes off his mask and stuff.
Yeah,
goes in the back.
Mask back on.
What did you think he was doing?
I don't know.
Turns out he's making ricin.
Yeah.
Which we've obviously had before. How many times have they tried to this? They've spoken about it before, right?
Yeah.
Was it with? It was with Tuco, right? They spoke about it, and then they actually made it, and then they tried to, but then obviously
yeah.
So, yeah. He pushed it all over, didn't he?
Yeah.
So this is not like the first time we've seen ricin they've tried, but yeah. Cooked in the lab, like that's what Jesse says. Like, you made it in the lab.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I thought it was kind of fitting, really. Make it his own lab. And Jesse's like, well, we had a lot more for when
this
Tuco.
is a lot.
Like, yeah, we only need a little bit. Like,
then Walt's very fixated on when you can see him next. He's like, I don't know. Like, it just happened. I saw him the other day.
Yeah. And
then
he's like, could be whenever. He's
like, and then Walt says something about, are you sure it's going to be alright? And he's like, well, as long as they don't search me. And then he's like, wait,
will
do
they?
And he's like, oh. So he takes out
And they talk about the gun as well. Like, yeah, you go in there with a gun, you're not going to get out. So this is the best way for it to happen. So
then he takes out the tobacco from one of his cigarettes and slides
pops it in and tops it up with tobacco, and then puts it upside down. He's like, it's the wrong way.
It's like my lucky cigarette.
Just make sure you don't smoke it.
Yep.
Yeah, so there you go. Cut to Hank and Walt Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Yes, he's got his little Zimmer frame, as we call
The
it.
walker, yeah. Even Walt Jr.'s like, you want help? And he's like, no, I got it.
Yeah, but then he
Might
does say,
take a
we're
while.
a right pair.
Yeah, yeah, those two together.
Yeah.
I mean, I said this before, like, is when they had the chat in the hospital, like him saying, I'll only go out the hospital when I walk out of it and stuff. And he's like, oh, I belong here in the hospital. And that's when Walt Jr. was like, what? So anyone in wheelchairs belong in the hospital? I belong here? Like, look at me. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a cool, like, pair up comparison. Like, so.
But they're having some chicken, then Gus walks
Well,
up.
they're talking about the car first.
Oh,
like, 'cause
yeah.
they're trying to work it out. And Hank's always teasing him. It's really funny. I like their relationship. Like, Hank is Hank. He can be very hard-headed and very...
Yeah.
But he's such a good guy, really. Like, he can be the laddie lad, jokey boy, you know, like, and piss about a bit much and be a bit... Some of his comments are a bit, like, you know. But, at heart...
Yeah.
Hank's just good. He cares, so... but he was saying how, I'd give anything to have that car for 15 minutes. Well, my left nut. And he's like, count yourself lucky. If you just stuck with a used car, you'd be driving it by now, you know.
True.
But that's when Gus walks over.
Yep.
It's insane. This is insanity.
Oh, no.
Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, Gus talks to him.
It's like, oh, you're looking great.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's just so insane because he's the one who caused him to be in this position and this. He gave the call for the hit, basically.
Yep.
Man.
Unless he says any DEA
hero
shouldn't pay for chicken
Yeah.
next time he's in.
Let me
Just
know.
Ask
Ask for me.
Ask for him and he'll sort you out. And then
take
he
you up on
asks
Alpha.
Walt Jr. how his mum and dad are.
Yeah, again, even crazy. Like, they just have no idea. Wow. I say they have no idea.
Yeah.
Hank does have an idea.
Yeah. And then...
But Walt Jr. is the most... Like, he is the most innocent in this whole... I mean, apart from Holly, I guess.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? It's just...
Yeah.
The lies.
Then Gus also offers him a part-time job, doesn't he?
Yeah.
A part-time job, just pop in and it's like...
and Hank's even like, oh no, I'll eat up all your profits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when Hank asks for a Diet Coke.
Well, yeah, he offers refills and
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, I have Diet Coke. They had ulterior motive.
Yes, he did.
Grabs that fingerprint.
Yep.
Oh, wow, he grabs the cup
Puts it
and
into
keeps
an
it back. He
evidence
keeps it
bag,
hidden
yeah.
from Walt Jr. as well.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah. Madness. Very crazy. We then cut to Mike and Jesse
in the car.
I don't know what did they talk a little bit? I can't remember. Oh, it's what we doing today?
Yeah.
It's like, eyes up, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
We drive past, there's a bunch, it's the chicken farm, there's a bunch of guys with earpieces, suits.
Yeah, because he's just there with his little snack tray, isn't he?
Yes, so they come out and Gus opens the door, so they go on in.
Yeah.
Well,
everyone's got earpieces.
yeah, because Mike does a test and everything. There's like 6 or 5 chairs set up on one side, and Gus has one chair.
Yeah.
And
they
then
ask him if Jesse can make coffee.
Yes, which seems like the perfect opportunity for a poisoning.
But she doesn't.
I love the sound design in this part. Like, the music is so
soundy.
creepy and eerie, and you can barely hear them. They're muffled out. And
Yeah.
He opens his cigarette pack, and then Mike.
Yes.
You're gonna want to take this gun.
A gun.
And even Jesse's like, it's loaded.
It's loaded.
Yeah. I don't want to see you holding that.
Needs to go in your pocket. I don't have another holster.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to see you holding that unless I'm holding mine.
Yeah.
So this is where, like, obviously Jesse didn't really have a option at that point, I guess, to continue what he could have done.
Yeah.
But do you think at that point, now getting a loaded gun from them, he's like...
Pretty torn.
Second guessing everything.
Yeah.
Again, like...
Yeah.
Actually, are they trusting me?
Yeah.
Is Walt's paranoia about it all being about him, and is that just actual paranoia? And he's... I mean, it's not exactly, because that's how it started. Like, we saw that they set up that whole thing to make Jesse feel... But did they do that to prop him up and make him live to his potential?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you know? Like, they're actually treating him right.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
what do you reckon?
I don't know.
No, you got it. Come on, what do you think?
I don't know. It's really hard to tell.
That's what I reckon. I don't know. What do you think? It could be either way. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Maybe Walt's right, but we'll see. That goes on to another conversation they have later. But yeah.
Then we hear that Carl's turning up, so they will go out.
And it looks like the guys to me that gassed
took
that
out the
van. I'm pretty sure it's 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
And even Mike's like, waiting for your guys.
Yeah,
like,
is that no?
I am the guy. And I like how he's like, there's a lot of guns. He's like, well, we're not asking you to give up yours, so, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to sweep the place.
And they go in.
But before that, there's a cut to inside of him sitting there drinking the coffee, which is so good. Because, like, it just shows he could have done it.
Yeah.
It could have been done, like... Because nobody else even drunk coffee from what we saw.
Right.
Could have been over. And that's even funnier because Walt asks later, why is it it's been a week? What's happened?
Yeah.
And it could have been all, crazy. But they have the little meeting.
Yeah, Gus asks where everyone else
Where
is.
your party is. He's like, no, I can speak on behalf of them.
Yeah.
They sit down and talk, and
Gus offers them $50 million.
One-off payment. Cut all ties. We never work together again.
Yeah.
We're done. That's it. And then...
He's like, this isn't a negotiation.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no,
because
he
doesn't want to
offers
talk
something
at
else.
first.
And then Gus says... Because Gus is like... No, he just doesn't say
Yeah,
anything.
he doesn't respond.
And
So
Gus
then he
is
says
like,
no
this
response.
is not the right way to negotiate. And then he's like, this isn't a negotiation.
Yeah. We need the answer to the question. Is it yes or no?
I don't know what the question is.
You don't know? No?
No.
Okay.
Do you know what the question is?
I think I do. I think I'm remembering it, but I don't think they've mentioned it,
Yeah.
obviously. So it's, what do you think it is?
Deal or no deal?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's see what it is. I think I know
Partner
what it is.
up
But...
or no partner?
Well, if it was just
me your
that,
recipe
he's
or
got the
no
answer to
recipe?
that, right? That first one, he has the answer to that, because
unless
Gus doesn't want it.
Walt still.
They want Walt.
Maybe.
What was the one you said before that?
The recipe.
Oh, okay. Or they want Walt, you're saying. Okay. Yeah, well, don't know. See what happens, because, they didn't really get any answers. It just ended, and then...
Yeah, we see Jesse outside smoking.
Yeah.
Then he finishes the
Oh,
cigarette
they're
'cause
watching. So, like,
leaving.
Gus is just watching him go.
Yeah.
On his back of his head.
Yeah.
Jesse's, like, holding his hand in his pocket.
Yeah.
But, like Walt said, you blast him there, you're not going to
Yeah.
get out of there, especially considering how many people were there. I like how that was set up, like, in multiple ways of, like, if you go in guns blazing, this will happen. And then it's set up where, oh, we've got all these guns here today, so, yeah. As they're driving off, Mike's like, you've got something in mind? Puts it in the glove.
Yeah. Says, I need to take you practice shooting.
Yeah. And then Jesse's like, what is this? You giving me a loaded gun now? What is happening? Like, I don't understand. And he said to me, like, he sees something in me? What's going on? And then Mike's like, if I had to say it, then I guess, I reckon it's loyalty. You just have it for the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which you basically said.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say it, but yeah. Yeah, so, which is crazy, yeah. He does seem to have it for the wrong person who's playing him and manipulating him. But he doesn't know whether Gus is doing that as well.
No.
So, but it seems like he might not be. Who knows? Crazy. We cut to like the kind of AA meeting-ish thing, where Jesse's sitting outside smoking.
Yeah, then the guy goes to close the door and he's like, oh, hi, Jesse.
How you doing?
How are you? Good. Well, we're coming in now if you want to join.
And he actually goes in. And this scene, man.
Yeah.
Damn, it was just very, like we said, it's been building up for Jesse's
yeah.
not spoken about this at all. And then it finally happens.
Yeah,
but he
speaks
uses a
about-
metaphor.
He speaks about, I killed a dog.
Which is crazy. Yeah. Because, like, the way he describes it is just, yeah. Like, the
Put
dog didn't
down
do
the
anything.
dog.
He didn't bite anyone.
Yeah.
He was just, you know.
Problem dog.
I just put a gun to his head and he looked at me scared, confused. Exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Didn't know what was going on. Like the woman, I like how the woman and the guys, they change from like, oh, well, Rock can make you do
Yeah.
crazy stuff. He's like, no, that didn't make me do it.
Yeah.
And then the woman's like, oh, well, he had to be. You were doing him a mercy. And he's like, well, he didn't do anything wrong.
No.
And then she changed, like,
Yeah.
to, like, you're horrible. How could you do that? You could have just given him away. You could have
Yeah.
done something else.
Put it in the paper.
And the guy, like, who's leading it is like, no, just stop.
Like, no
don't
judgment.
judge. Because that's how he started the meeting as well. But then Jesse's like, why? She's right. Like,
Yeah.
what if I did something different? What if I did nothing?
Why
And-
shouldn't I judge what I've done?
Yeah. Like, you run over your kid and you, like, I shouldn't judge you? Like,
Yeah, you've just accepted that's what happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you the real reason I'm here.
Because
I'm here to sell you meth. You're just customers to me.
Yeah.
I played you. Do you accept this? Yeah.
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 Pretty intense.
Crazy. Yeah. But yeah, that's where the problem dog metaphor comes
Yeah.
in. Because he was a problem for them, but
Yeah.
he wasn't a problem really. He
No.
didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. But like I said at the beginning, before we started this, what do you do with a problem dog?
Yeah.
Put them down. Like,
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. Hank, well, we cut to Gomez.
Yes.
He's got a beard. He's got a goatee.
Yes.
Yeah.
We see Hank walking with
Goatee
Marie.
with a goatee. Yep. Hank teasing him again,
Yeah.
like, oh, you went to the hairdresser and was like, oh, I want to look like a dog's butt or something like that. Yeah. And he's like, oh, same old Hank.
Yeah.
And then Hank's like, oh, we got it from here.
Yeah. And then Marie's like, oh, just hold this. It's like, no,
No, don't touch me. I got it. Yeah. It's cool. Cut up to the boss. And he's like,
Yeah.
seeing you walk in really, really
And he's blaming everything on
inspired us all.
clean living and vitamins or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. He said that before, I think. I think he even said that to Gus earlier, or vitamins, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
But
got
this is
something
where,
for us.
Yeah. Hank says about
Hank
his-
has gone so in depth. Like we said, he's a really good detective.
Yeah.
He's like a good agent. He's really followed through on this whole Los Pollos Hermanos, the napkin. Worked it all out. He worked out the number on there.
was for air conditioning
It was
unit.
a part number for an well, not an air conditioner. It's an air
Purifier?
filtration or purifier, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And he spoke to a lovely 20-year-old woman.
At Madrigal Electromatic, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. I wrote it down.
And then after a little bit of sweet talking, got her to tell her who signed for it, which
Yeah.
was Gail. And then
Well, no, one of these recently, in the past 6 months, got shipped to ABQ, Albuquerque.
Yeah.
And it was signed for by
Gail.
Bedecker.
But the payment was no one.
Well, originally they were talking about Gail Bedecker before all this, sorry, and like he made blue stuff. And then
Yeah.
that's when Gomez was like, you think he's Heisenberg? He's like, nah, an ex-cook
No.
for him. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, but there was no one that paid
Paid
it.
for it. Yeah,
There's no record.
of it. And then all
Yeah.
of a sudden I'm talking to the lawyer. And
Yeah,
there's a
when I
brick
phone
wall.
back, it's...
He wants my badge number and everything.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Which then he brings out the fingerprint, doesn't it? Is that
No, before that I think he brings up so that brings the whole napkin into play. Why would a vegan who makes lentil bread or whatever fermented lentil bread,
Yeah.
whatever that is, why would he be eating chicken? Like, maybe he's meeting someone. Maybe he's meeting him.
And that's when he kind of loses. them
They're
a
like,
little bit.
I think you're reaching here. It's a
Yeah.
bit much. And like, even Gomez is like, well, you don't go to KFC and
Yeah.
blame Colonel Sanders. This is a joke that I don't know if it came from here first or it came from a stand-up. I think it was. I can't remember what the comedian is. I think he's an American comedian. He's on a lot of British TV shows, but Live at the Apollo he did.
Yeah.
And I think one of his jokes was when they got Bin Laden, everyone was like, "Yay, problem solved!" Or like, they go after Bin Laden. It's like, well, yeah, he was their figurehead, but he's not like controlling everything like they do. Like, so you don't like you're chicken's bad or whatever, you don't go and blame Colonel Sanders because he didn't cook the damn chicken. So that's where, I don't know if it came from that or
maybe,
you know, it's just a weird thing. But yeah, he's right. And then even Hank's like, I am reaching pretty much.
And then he's like, however, isn't it a bit weird that his fingerprint was found
in Gail's
apartment? And then you see him a bit like, wait.
Mic drop. And that's the end of the episode. Man.
But it was quite a casual sort of chill episode.
Yeah, but a lot of some questions getting answered, opening more questions, opening up Jesse's feelings and what he's dealt with, and we're getting a lot of character progression, like with a lot of them. Yeah, it's really interesting. This show, so good. We're over halfway through season 4 now. We have 6 left, I believe. Where will it go from here?
No.
What will happen? Will Gus catch wind of what they're doing?
There's more of the DA.
Will Jesse...
They've got to kind of question Gus on why his fingerprints were at the place.
Will Jesse change his loyalty?
Oh, maybe.
What will happen? Maybe. What do you reckon? Where is it going?
I don't know. I just said.
Yeah, but I want you to guess something crazy.
No, I said about.
I mean, I don't think you could ever guess.
DA is going to have to look up.
So maybe they're going to continue from that.
Question him on why his fingerprints are in Gail's place. Got to find out what's going to happen with laundering this money if Skylar can even do it.
Yeah.
Or...
Who knows? We'll see. Yeah. Will Jesse use that ricin?
Maybe.
Where to go from there? But yeah, that was Problem Dog, episode 7 of Breaking Bad. We'll be back with more Breaking Bad. In about 5 episodes time, unless we change things up, I might do. I don't know. See what happens. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back with Always Sunny next. I'm not sure exactly what episode it is. I believe it might be the bloopers next for season 8. So look forward to that. Yeah, and we shall see you next time. It might even be the finale, actually. It's the finale of season 8. There we go. We record them all out of order. It's confusing. I'm confused. Right. Bye.